Hello everyone, it's DiegoDoom here. Today I'm bringing another review. Today I'll be reviewing Ultraman Zoffy. Ultraman Zoffy first appeared in episode 39 of the first Ultraman series. Ultraman Zoffy is the captain of the space garrison. Zoffy dons several medals of honor on his chest, while the medals on his shoulders represent his high rank. As captain of the Ultras, Zoffy is responsible for sending many of the Ultras to defend Earth. Zoffy typically does not take a human host or form except for very special instances. To see Ultraman Zoffy in action, be sure to check out the various specials and movies throughout the Ultra series. But, nonetheless, Ultraman Zoffy is another fantastic release in the Ultra line. Ultraman Zoffy has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a fantastic range of articulation. So first, take a look at Ultraman Zoffy's accessories. Ultraman Zoffy comes with a pair of open hands, a pair of chopping hands, 2 individual hands, 1 beta capsule, 1 ultra converter, 1 color timer, 1 accessory stand piece, 1 flame effect part, 1 energy effect part, and 1 M87 ray effect part. So first, let's take a look at the open hands. The open hands have a fantastic sculpt with fantastic paint-ups going on, a very nice metallic silver finish here, very nicely sculpted and very nicely detailed here, absolutely fantastic. The next pair of hands are the chopping hands. We have the same great sculpt and same great paint-ups going on, very nicely done here. Next are the 2 individual hands. The first of the 2 is a peace sign hand here. Again, we have the same great sculpt and same great paint-ups going on, very nicely done here. For the final of the 2 individual hands, we have the holding hand for the beta capsule. Absolutely fantastic here. Very nicely detailed. Now, all these hands attach via a ball joint peg system, so we'll grab our figure. And all we have to do is pop off the fist. We'll focus all this. Yank our fist right on off. Grab our new hand here and peg it in like so. So get the end as best we possibly can. Now, I must admit, the ball joint peg tends to slide around a lot on this figure, so do be aware of that. But once we have this attached, it's absolutely fantastic here. Very nicely done. Definitely very cool. The next accessory is the beta capsule. So, the beta capsule has a fantastic sculpt of fantastic paint-ups going on. As you can see, a very nice mint green, a very nice vibrant red, and also a very nice translucent tip. So, definitely very cool. Now, this is held fairly firmly by the holding hand. It's not the most tight connection, so do be aware of that. This can fly out, so still, once it's in the hand, it looks definitely very cool. Kind of zoom out here. See if we can get Zoffy in a nice pose with it, so we have that. So now, we can separate Ultraman from Hayata. So this is definitely very cool here. Very nice. The next accessory is the Ultra Converter. So, the Ultra Converter has a fantastic sculpt of fantastic paint-ups going on, a very nice vibrant red, and a very nice metallic silver, but also, this is semi-translucent, so it's definitely very cool here. To attach this, we'll grab our figure yet again. We're going to pop up this whole assembly here, so we'll kind of keep this on focus. Yank everything off. Grab the converter here. Slide it over the ball joint peg like so, and best we can. Have it like that. We'll grab our fist to lock it all in place. Get that in like so. And let's see if this thing doesn't slide all over the place. It can be a little bit tough because of the ball joint peg itself. It likes to spin. There we have that. So now, Ultraman Zoffy is ready to give Ultraman Ace a quick pick-me-up. So this is definitely very cool here. We'll get that all in focus. Absolutely fantastic there. The next accessory is the color timer. The color timer is a fantastic accessory. As always, you can see a very nice translucent compound red effect going on. Definitely very cool here. To attach this, we'll grab our figure. Pop out the existing color timer here. So we'll yank this right on out. It can be tough at first. So we'll pull, pop right out. So pretty cool there. We'll focus this, put in our new color timer, and now get that in as best we possibly can. Now, time is running out for Ultraman Zoffy, so that's absolutely fantastic there. Definitely very cool. The next accessory is the accessory stand piece. A very simple accessory, goes a very long ways for our figures here, as you can see. Pretty simple, pretty basic, but very powerful, so we'll kind of focus here. Pretty cool, so we'll grab our figure. To attach it, there's a panel in the lower back here, as you can see. We're going to yank that panel right on out. It can be tough at first. Get out like so. Replace that. And peg it in like so. So get that like that. And let's see. A little bit tough, I must admit. Everything on this figure is awfully tight, so kind of bear with me with these accessories. So we'll get this in. And that's it. So now we can put Ultraman Zoffy in some truly seamless jumping and flying poses. And that's absolutely fantastic there. Moving on, the next accessory is the flame effect part. So this is absolutely fantastic here. A fantastic sculpt, fantastic pamps going on, nice translucent material here. And this is represent when Ultraman Zoffy's head was set on fire by Burn-On. So to attach this, it slots into the top of the head very easy. So there's a slot here inside, put on like so. And now, Zoffy's head is on fire. So it's definitely very cool. Very nice to include this accessory. So absolutely fantastic there. The next accessory is the energy effect part. And this coincides with the M87 ray effect part, so first we'll check this one out. So this is absolutely fantastic here. Very nice surging energy effect going on. Nice translucent blue going on. Absolutely fantastic. Very nicely detailed. To attach this, we'll grab our figure. This slides onto the figure's arm, so we'll pop this all off like so. We'll keep this all in focus too. We're going to take everything off. This, and this. Slide this right on in, like so. And that's it for right now. So this is definitely very cool. You can see it's really a nice setup for a final product. So pretty cool there. So next we have the M87 ray here. Absolutely fantastic accessory here. Very nicely sculpted. Very nicely detailed here. A very nice light blue. Very nice translucent material going on. Definitely very cool. So it's absolutely fantastic here. We'll keep this all in focus. Very nice. To attach this, we'll slide this onto the ball joint peg. Now, I must admit, this is kind of hard to attach all together because the energy effect part is tight but loose at the same time, and you're afraid you might break something off with this, so kind of bear with me. We'll try and get this on in the first try. We'll see what happens. So, we'll grab this, keep it all in focus, and we're going to try to peg this in and try not to break anything, so we'll get it on as best we possibly can. And you'll see what I mean, where this slides up pretty far, and then you don't want to break it. It just gets concerning. You might break something. So we'll try this yet again. Hopefully we can get this all on the first try, or second try we'll say. So let's keep this all in focus here. And this is good to see, so we know we might encounter with this figure. So we'll get this, peg it on like so, and that ball joint peg wants to move. So again, we'll keep trying and trying until we get it on as best we possibly can. And there we have it. So that's not on all the way, but you kind of get the gist here. So if we zoom out, we'll kind of push everything far, far away. As you can see, Ultraman Zoffy can finish his foes in style. So this is absolutely fantastic here and definitely very cool. So give me one moment. We'll put Ultraman Zoffy in a very nice seamless flying pose. So now we have Ultraman Zoffy in a very nice flying pose, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I really do enjoy our accessory stand pieces. That way we can avoid using those unsightly Tamashii clips so we can simulate those truly seamless jumping and flying poses, and that's absolutely fantastic. Also, be sure to pick up my brother's mantle. It not only completes the Ultraman Zoffy figure, but also our other Ultra Brother figures. So, now we have the accessories out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the Ultraman Zoffy figure itself. Ultraman Zoffy has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, and a fantastic range of articulation. So first let's start with the head. We can look left, we can look right, very high up, very far down. Nice rotation for the shoulder joint. Arms can rotate a full 360. Arms come out 90 degrees. There's an entire arm swivel going on. Very nice double jointed elbows. The fists are on ball joint pegs, so we can tilt spin these freely. In the upper chest, we can lean very far forwards, very far backwards, twist side to side, and lean side to side. For the lower waist, we can lean very far forwards, very far backwards, twist side to side, and lean side to side. For the legs, we kick forward about this much. If we pull it on the hip joint, we can have a very nice high kick. We have very nice double jointed knees. The feet can tilt and swivel, and the toes are articulated. So we have a very nice hyper articulated Ultraman Zoffy figure here. In terms of sculpted paint apps, this figure is absolutely fantastic. A very nice metallic silver and a very nice vibrant red going on. We'll get in close for the head. A very nice compound effect going on for the eyes here. Definitely very cool. We have the metals on the chest and the shoulders here. Absolutely fantastic. A very nice figure indeed. Now on my figure, I do have two small blemishes. First, on the shoulder here, there's some paint scraping going on. It came like that out of the box. And then also, on the waist here, a massive amount of paint scraping going on. So, again, just some minor QC issues I encounter with my figure, but I'm sure once you get your Zoffy figure, it should be perfect. So this is an absolutely fantastic release in the Ultraman line. Definitely very cool. An absolutely fantastic representation of Ultraman Zoffy. Very nice. So, now we have the Ultraman Zoffy figure out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude this review. To conclude the review, Ultra Act Ultraman Zoffy is another fantastic release in the Ultra Act line. Ultraman Zoffy has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a fantastic range of articulation. This figure is definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. I highly recommend everyone picks this figure up. Also, to see Ultraman Zoffy in action, be sure to check out the various crossover specials and films throughout the Ultra series. This has been another review by DiegoDoom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.